The German magazine Der Spiegel has seen a confidential strategy document that says Germany is preparing for a potential war with Russia. The Bundeswehr prepared a secret 68-page document for internal use back in September, reports today, November 25, the American edition of Multipolarista. Inspector General of the Bundeswehr Eberhard Zorn warns in the report that Germany could be attacked and suggests scenarios for a future armed conflict with Russia. The document claims that Germany is facing existential threats. The secret circular opens with the words, "The war in Europe has become a reality again." The most likely scenario is predicted to be a conflict with Russia on NATO's eastern flank. Der Spiegel notes that the document most often emphasizes the need to contain Russia. In the past few decades, the German armed forces have been focusing on the formation of small specialized units, but the report says that they will now prioritize the training of large units that are in constant combat readiness. The document confirms Germany's commitment to NATO, effectively led by the United States, but also signals that Berlin is beginning to consider its own strategic defense autonomy, independent of Washington. Der Spiegel characterizes the document as a blueprint for a mega-reform of the armed forces of Europe's largest economy. As a member of NATO and the de facto leader of the European Union, Germany played a significant role in the Western-mediated war against Russia that began in 2014, when a US-sponsored coup d'état forcibly overthrew Ukraine's democratically elected neutral government and established a staunchly anti-Russian, a pro-Western regime, notes Multipolarista. The US-backed coup sparked a civil war in Ukraine. In an attempt to end the violence, Germany and France helped Ukraine negotiate the Minsk II agreement with Russia in 2015. Berlin was supposed to guarantee the implementation of the agreement by Kiev, but Ukraine refused to do this, and Washington dissuaded it from fulfilling its political obligations, the publication says. Germany and France were generally considered less hawkish towards Russia than the United States. But when Russia entered Ukraine in February 2022, the situation changed completely. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz called the armed conflict a turning point for Europe. His government immediately began the first significant remilitarization of the country since the end of the Cold War. Scholz announced that his cabinet would create a special defense fund of 100 billion euros in addition to the growing German military budget of 50 billion euros a year. In June, the Bundestag approved this special fund. Reuters reported that Germany plans to devote at least 2% of its GDP to military spending, making it the world's third-largest military spending after the United States and China. Germany's military budget is expected to grow to almost 60 billion euros by 2023, to over 70 billion euros by 2024 and eventually to 80 billion euros by 2030.